So let's find our grounding in our feet. Lift the heels, drop the heels, lift the toes, spread the toes, drop the toes, lift the heels. So just get lots of movement here. And let's invert and evert and roll through the ankle. And just starting to explore what goes on through the calf muscles, the foot muscles. Sometimes you might get a cramp when you start doing this. That's because the muscles aren't used to getting that extension that you're creating, and the muscles will just kind of want to fall back into what they're comfortable with. So that's why we need to use the breath. The breath is going to help the body to calm. The mind is going to calm. And then the brain knows that you're safe and it's not going to need to tense the muscles in protection. So that's why the breath is really important. It's the calming sensation that it provides when you're in your practice. So we're going to use that tool. So let's close the eyes. Now that we've found our energy sensation in our feet, ground into your feet and feel like you can draw energy up from that space that you've opened there. Let's take the hands to the thighs. Let's take the palms to turn open, bringing the first finger and thumb to touch. Bring your shoulders soft and down. Let's close the eyes. Notice your heart beating. Now start to count how long it takes you to inhale. Make your exhale the same length. Doing that again. As you bring your next inhale in, let your belly expand by allowing the abdominal muscles to soften. As you exhale, actively draw your belly back in, not forcing it though. Inhale to open up through the belly as you breathe in. And the exhale moves the belly back towards the spine. Slowing your breath down to create this expansion of the belly. Not utilizing any movement of the rib cage. This is going to help stimulate the diaphragm to move as you breathe. And as you move your diaphragm, it creates a sensation of relaxation. So this type of breath can be done anytime, especially if you're having a hard time sleeping. You can do this lying on your belly, on your back. Now we'll take the first 2/3 of the inhale into the belly, and the last third goes up into the rib cage. And as you exhale, feel the rib cage come back down, and the belly comes back down. So let's do that breath, inhaling into the belly, and then up into the rib cage. Notice how you get taller when that happens. As you exhale, keep the length that you just created, but allow your shoulders to soften down and create that foundation in your pelvis and feet. Inhale slowly from belly to chest, and exhale all the way down to your feet. Let's open the eyes, take the hands to your heart center. As you press your palms together, feel the energy in your palms, just as we felt the energy in the feet. Thank your body. As we go through this practice, the intention is to explore the movements of the body in relation to the lengthening of the breath, in relation to reminding ourselves of the gratitude of movement. Fully staying immersed in this practice for the next 30 minutes. This is our intention. When your mind wanders off, just bring it back to your intention. Gently smile. Opening the eyes. Let's reach the arms up as we inhale. Let's twist to the right with the exhale. The left hand outside of the right knee, right hand outside of your chair to the right. Inhale back up through center. Remember, you get taller with the inhale, and the exhale you twist, keeping the length of the spine. Inhale back up through center. Notice if the foundation in your feet has changed. Exhale, twist to the right and realign your feet. Inhale up through center. And exhale to the left. As you're exhaling, see if you can draw your pelvic floor up and in. Inhale, coming back up through center, getting taller. Exhale to the right, getting the chin towards the right shoulder, but not hunching the shoulders. Inhale, come back up through center, slowly move with the breath. And exhale, we twist to the left, bringing the chin towards the left shoulder. Inhale to come back up through center, taking the hands down by your side. The hands are going to stay on the side of your chair. Bring your right heel forward. The leg is straight. I'm just going to turn to show you from this way. The hands are going to stay on your chair, and we're keeping the spine straight as we go over the straight right leg. The right knee can be bent a little bit or more if necessary. What we're trying to focus on is the back maintaining its alignment as you go over that right leg. When you feel like you need to round your back, just stop there, wherever that is, and work at strengthening your body in that angle. Don't forget about your legs. Your left foot is helping to hold you up. You've got that foundation. And the right leg is lengthening. Let the toes come up. And that's going to help to bring more length into the back of the calf. Shoulder blades back. Long breath in. And as you exhale, pull with your glutes to come up. Inhale the right foot next to the left. As we exhale, find Tadasana again in your seat. Notice how you feel. Inhale, the left heel goes forward. Remember, the chest stays open, the left toes point up, and we fold on the exhale. The inhale is to get taller. Realign through your spine as you exhale to get a little closer to the left leg. Notice if the tendency is for the toes to turn. See if you can keep your toes in line with your hip so that we can really access all the way down the back of the leg. Every breath in, get a little taller. When you breathe out, get a little stronger, not only into your belly, but feel your pelvic floor squeeze and ground your right foot. Deep inhale. Now we're using the glutes to come up on the exhale. Find your Tadasana in your seat. Take a slow breath in. And as we exhale, taking the hands by our side once again. Inhale to reach the arms up. Bring the arms to goalposts as we exhale, so the elbows are bent in line with the shoulders. Inhale to lift the chest and pull the elbows back and down. Exhale to round the back, take the elbows into the chest, tuck the chin to the throat. Inhale to come up, and we open the body, lift the chest and chin, elbows pull down and back. Exhale to round. Think about getting your elbows to your belly button, chin to your throat. Inhale to open it up. Expand your shoulders, lift your chin, check your foundation with your pelvis. Exhale and round. Squeeze through your belly, squeeze through your pelvic floor. Inhale to come back up. This is our last one. Lift the chest and chin. And exhale, just come to neutral. Slow breath in, lengthen through your spine. Long exhale, feel the beat of your heart. Take your hands again to the sides of your chair. As we inhale, lengthen the spine and straighten the legs. Exhale to come back to seated. So as you're doing this, you're grounding into your feet, and again, we're maintaining that strength of the spine. Going only as high as needed for you to feel that. Your back, your hamstrings, your foundation. Really start to notice what's going on with your movement. Notice if your breath changes. We'll do one more. We're gonna stay here and exhale, come to stand. Remember, we're using the glutes to pull the chest up. Inhale, go forward again. Keep lengthening through the spine, and then exhale, you're using the glutes, the hamstrings to pull yourself back up. We're not rolling the shoulders forward. Inhale, chest towards the floor as long as you can keep the shoulder blades in line. Exhale, come up and use the strength of your glutes and hamstrings. Stay here, inhale. And as we exhale, we'll find our Tadasana. So just like how we found our Tadasana on our seat with our grounding in our feet and our energy coming through the feet, feel that here. We're gonna go to the back of the chair. So either you can move your chair, I'm gonna move my chair, or you just go to the back of the chair if you have room. Both hands are gonna be on the back of the chair. Walk yourself back about 3 feet. Take a deep breath in. Remember, we want the back straight. And exhale, bend at the elbows. Inhale to come up. And exhale to bend at the elbows. We're not rounding the shoulders. Inhale to come up. Exhale to bend. Think about pulling your elbows back towards your hips. 2 more of these. I want you to stay engaged in your abdominal wall and in your pelvic floor as well. Your midline is strong, and that is where you are generating the power for your limbs. Hold up here and walk closer to the chair, and now we're going to the side of the chair. I'm on the left side of the chair. Turn to face the seat. Again, we lean forward with that straight spine. Touch the seat. We have our hands on the seat. Find that your spine is parallel with the floor and your legs are parallel with the wall. Take the left arm out to the left and up to the ceiling. Now notice what happened with your right ear. I don't want you to hang your head down. Keep elongating through your spine. Now we're opening up through the chest. Let's take the left hand back down to the seat. Look at your thumb. Keep looking at your thumb. Take the left arm out and up to the ceiling, as far as it'll go comfortably for you, and exhale to come back down. And keep moving, left arm back up, and exhale down. One more. And exhale down. Gentle bend of the knees, and come up to stand. Remember, we're not rounding the back when we come to stand. Find your Tadasana. Take a deep breath in. Notice how your body feels as you exhale here. Standing onto the right side of the chair and facing the seat. Walk yourself back a few feet. Hinge at your hips and take your hands to the seat. My abdominals are engaged here. There's a gentle bend of the knees. You want to still feel activation of the thighs. Looking at your right thumb. Take the right arm out to the right and just start exploring what goes on here. Getting lots of movement into the thoracic spine, which doesn't normally get a lot of movement. So be patient. Just explore it. It doesn't matter where you land. It's about the journey. So as you're going through your movement, try not to go so fast that you don't feel it, or try not to make it so hard that you distract yourself. We'll do one more. And the next time the hand is down, we'll stay down. Gentle bend of the knees. Remember, we're activating the backs of the legs, and we come back up to stand. Find your Tadasana. You're grounded through your feet, but not rigid. You're balanced on both sides of the body. Take a slow breath in. A long breath out. We're coming to the back of the chair once again. Hands are on the back of the chair. The left foot's going to stay where it is. Slide your right foot back. You're on the right toes. Bend the left knee forward. Press the right heel back. Inhale to straighten it up. Exhale to bend. As you're doing this, move with your breath. Mindful of your right hip staying in line with the back of the chair. Right heel staying in line with the hip. So notice if the heel wants to turn in. Be aware of that and keep adjusting so that you're getting the alignment straight, hip in line with toes, knee in line with toes. We'll do two more. So we're going to stay down. Inch your right foot back. I'm going to take my left foot about an inch or two closer to me so that I can put some weight into the foot. Your hands are on the back of the chair for balance. Start to lean the chest over the back of the chair. Now we come up onto the right toes. Maybe the right leg comes off the mat. Now be aware of your right hip. We want to still keep that alignment as if we were still in that lunge. The hip is down, not lifted. Squeeze the right glute. The left toes are spread, move them. Take the left arm up. So we've got the left arm and right leg up. Try to get them in line with one another and don't hold your breath. Slow inhale. Squeeze your pelvic floor. That's going to give you more power in your core. Exhale to stand. Take your time. Finding your Tadasana. Feel the heartbeat. Gently smile. Thank your body. When you're ready, the hands come back to the back of the chair. The right foot's going to step forward as the left foot goes back. And the left heel drops as the right knee bends. And let's start moving up. Choose the distance of the feet. What we're trying to do is train the body in these small micro movements to move in the most beneficial alignment. A lot of times when we move too quickly, the body will just get there and it's the quickest way. Least resistance. But then there starts to be compensating muscles that are affected, and then the body starts getting all out of whack just from one change in one area. So that's why we take our time and we go slow here so that we can really feel and then retrain the alignment. So we'll keep the left heel down. Walk your right foot in a little bit to get some foundation and grounding there. Start to lean the chest over the back of the chair. The right leg's gonna straighten, but not completely. Activate your left glute. The left toes can stay on the floor or start to lift, but lift from the glute and the hamstring, not the knee. The leg stays straight, and the left hip is staying towards the back of the chair. Spread the toes of your right foot. Know that we're not tight or tense, and when you're ready, the right arm can come up, or you can keep it on the back of the chair. Just make sure that your breath is calm. The left glute and the right shoulder blade are equally strong. The belly button and the low back are equally long. Take one more breath in. Hand comes down with the exhale. The left foot comes down next to the right. Finding your Tadasana. Slow the breath down. And we'll come back to the left side of the chair. So, we were here before. Stand facing the seat of the chair on the left side of the chair. Gentle bend of the knees so that we can take the hands to the seat of the chair. The shoulder blades are strong and the hands are strong. Walking the feet as far back as you need to make the body kind of like in an L shape, and you feel equal foundation in both your hands and feet. Bring your right toes back behind you. Just like what we did on the back of the chair. Lift the right toes. Now notice if the right toe started to turn out, drop the hip. If that's the case, keep the toes on the floor and work at just keeping the hip towards the floor. Wherever you are, keep that there. Look to your left thumb. Take the left arm out to the left. Maybe up a little more to the ceiling. The right hip is going to stay towards the floor. Don't hold your breath. Don't hang your head. Squeeze your right glute. Take one more breath in, smile. And exhale, left hand down. Bring the right foot next to the left. Ground into your feet. Use the glutes to come up to stand. Inhale. And finding your Tadasana. Exhale. Close the eyes. Feel the movement of the breath. Gently opening the eyes, we'll move to the other side of the chair. So now we're standing on the right side of the chair, facing the seat. Shoulder blades are strong and engaged, not rigid, but you know that your back is working here as we start to fold and take the hands to the seat of the chair. Find your power in your feet and hands are equal. The abdominal wall is strong. Taking your left foot to slide back. Engage your left glute. If you want, start lifting the left leg, but make sure that the hip stays in line with the right. So you choose what goes on with that left leg. Spread the toes of your right foot, gentle bend of your right knee. Let's look to the right thumb. Take the right thumb out to the right. Check in with the bottom of your right foot, check in with your left glute. And if you want to take the arm a little higher, keep your left hip drawn down, keep your left glute engaged, your shoulder blades strong, reach out of the right fingers, deep breath in, smile. And exhale, right hand down, left foot down. Ground into your feet equally. Use the strength of your glutes and hamstrings and back as you come up to stand on the inhale. And finding our Tadasana as we exhale. Slow breath in. Long breath out. Let's find our seat. When you come to your seat in your Tadasana, remember, hips are grounded, feet are grounded, spine is tall. Taking your hands to your thighs. Close the eyes. Notice your breathing. Just as we train the body's movements, we can train the breathing pattern. So much can happen with the regulation of the breath. So as we're here, feel the movement of the breath. You've opened the body through your practice. Now is the time for the body to absorb that, to integrate that. We're drawing in this positive oxygen to heal the body as we've created the space for the healing to come in. Visualize your exhale as it pushes out anything you don't need. It just falls away into nothing. Take your left hand to your heart center, palm down. Take your right hand to the back of your left. Feel the heart beating underneath your palms. Your heart is always sending out a signal. That heart beating, that is an energy that is always being emitted. You have the ability to emit any type of energy that you want to choose. So as we're here, our bodies are open. The breath is easily coming in. Let's direct the breath here into the heart. And as we do so, we are increasing our vibration of health and love. Visualize that coming in. Your body soaking it in. And now your body is fully absorbed this positive healing energy, and it's overflowing around you now. And with every healing breath you draw in, the room that you're in. Wider than the city that you're in. Wider than the country that you're in. This healing, compassionate energy. And gently smile. Take your palms together at your heart center. Let's take a deep breath in. Let it go out of the mouth. Thank you for sharing your healing energy with me and everyone in the world. We are in this together. We'll get through this together. Namaste. How you guys feeling? I felt that. I'm feeling the love. So thanks, guys. I'll see you in the morning for some workouts. I think 10:30 tomorrow morning. I'll post it. And then we'll do another chair yoga tomorrow night.